Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Today, we're diving headfirst into the heart of Africa, Nigeria, baby. Now forget everything you think you know about this place. Nigeria is more than just headlines. It's a country bursting with life, culture, and enough energy to power a small planet. We're talking vibrant cities, stunning beaches, historical sites that'll make your jaw drop, and some of the friendliest people you'll ever meet. But hey, no place is perfect, right? So, in the spirit of honesty, we're breaking down the top places to visit in Nigeria, and yes, we're talking about the good, the bad, and the, are you kidding me, traffic? Let's do this. First up, Lagos. Imagine a city where the energy hits you like a shot of espresso. That's Lagos, my friends. This city is a whirlwind of activity, a place where the hustle and bustle never seem to take a break. From the moment you step foot in Lagos, you can feel the vibrant pulse of life that courses through its streets. This is the place to be if you want to experience the pulse of Nigeria. The streets are always alive with people, from the early morning rush to the late night escapades. The marketplaces are a sensory overload, with vendors calling out their wares, the smell of street food wafting through the air, and the colorful displays of goods that seem to stretch on forever. Think New York City, but with jollof rice and Afrobeats blasting from every corner. The street food scene here is unparalleled, offering a taste of Nigeria's rich culinary heritage. And the music? Oh, the music. Afrobeats is the heartbeat of Lagos, and you can't help but move to its infectious rhythm. You've got beaches like Tarkwa Bay, where you can soak up the sun or party on a boat. The beaches are a perfect escape from the city's frenetic pace, offering a slice of paradise where you can relax and unwind. But if you're in the mood for a party, the boat parties at Tarkwa Bay are legendary, with music, dancing, and good vibes all around. Nightlife? Forget about sleeping. Lagos never stops and neither will you. The nightlife here is electric, with neon lights illuminating the streets and nightclubs that keep the party going until the early hours of the morning. Whether you're into dancing, live music, or just soaking up the atmosphere, Lagos has something for everyone. From street food that'll make you want to slap your mama, in a good way of course, to gourmet dining experiences, Lagos is a food lover's paradise. The street food vendors are culinary wizards, whipping up dishes that are bursting with flavor and guaranteed to leave you craving more. To markets overflowing with colorful fabrics and crafts, Lagos is a feast for the senses. The markets are a treasure trove of unique finds, from vibrant textiles to handcrafted jewelry and art. It's a shopper's dream, and you can easily spend hours exploring the stalls and discovering hidden gems. But let's talk about the elephant in the room, or should I say, the go-slow in the street. Traffic in Lagos is something else entirely. It's a chaotic dance of cars, buses, and motorcycles, all vying for space on the crowded roads. Yeah, traffic in Lagos is legendary. It's not just a little rush hour jam, it's an all-day affair. The roads are often gridlocked, and getting from point A to point B can be an adventure in itself. And I'm not talking about a little rush hour jam. This is a full-blown symphony of car horns, buses squeezing through impossible gaps, and the occasional goat deciding to take a nap in the middle of the road. It's a test of patience and a true Lagos experience. This is a full-blown symphony of car horns, buses squeezing through impossible gaps, and the occasional goat deciding to take a nap in the middle of the road. It's a test of patience and a true Lagos experience. And then there's the cost of living. Lagos is a city of contrasts, with luxury apartments and upscale shopping areas that cater to the wealthy. Let's just say, Lagos is not for the faint of wallet. The cost of living can be high, especially if you're looking for the finer things in life. But for those who can afford it, Lagos offers a lifestyle that's second to none. But hey, for the experience, the energy, the sheer aliveness of it all, totally worth it. Lagos is a city that never sleeps, and once you experience its magic, you'll understand why. It's a place where dreams are made and every day is an adventure. So, if you're ready for a city that will keep you on your toes and leave you wanting more, Lagos is the place to be. Next up, we're heading to Abuja, the capital city of Nigeria. This city is not just the political heart of the country but also a symbol of modernity and progress. Now, if Lagos is the crazy uncle with its bustling markets and chaotic energy, Abuja is the sophisticated older sister. It's the city that exudes calm and order, a stark contrast to the frenetic pace of Lagos. Think planned streets, gleaming skyscrapers, and a sense of order that'll make you wonder if you're still in Nigeria. The city was meticulously designed in the 1980s, and it shows in its well-organized layout and modern infrastructure. Abuja is all about that modern life. From its cutting-edge architecture to its urban lifestyle, the city offers a glimpse into what the future of Nigeria could look like. You've got parks like the beautiful Millennium Park, art galleries showcasing contemporary Nigerian art, fancy restaurants offering a variety of cuisines, and a sense of security you won't find in many other parts of the country. The city is designed to cater to both locals and expatriates, making it a melting pot of cultures. It's a great place to experience a different side of Nigeria, one that's a little more polished and a lot less chaotic. The clean streets and modern infrastructure make it a pleasant place to live and visit. But don't get too comfy, because Abuja has its own quirks. For starters, it's expensive. The cost of living here is significantly higher than in other Nigerian cities, and you'll find that everything from groceries to housing comes with a hefty price tag. Like, I need to remortgage my house to buy a loaf of bread expensive. And the nightlife? Well, let's just say it's not exactly the city's strong suit. While there are some high-end bars and clubs, the overall vibe is much more subdued compared to Lagos. Let's just say it's a little sleepy. The streets tend to quiet down early, and you won't find the same level of late-night excitement that you would in Lagos. Think of it this way, Lagos is the friend who drags you out to party until sunrise, while Abuja is the one who invites you over for a quiet night of Scrabble and herbal tea. It's a city that values tranquility and a slower pace of life. Both great, just depends on your vibe. Whether you're looking for the high-energy hustle of Lagos or the serene, orderly life of Abuja, Nigeria has something to offer everyone. So what's your pick? Chapter 3. Calabar, Culture, Cuisine, and Carnival. Alright folks, let's head south to Calabar, the tourism capital of Nigeria. This place is all about history, culture, and a whole lot of charm. We're talking colonial architecture, lush rainforests, and festivals that'll make you want to dance in the streets. Calabar is where you go to experience the soul of Nigeria. From the annual Calabar Carnival, a riot of color and music that'll blow your mind, to the serene Agbokum waterfalls, this place will leave you breathless. And the food? Don't even get me started. Calabar is a foodie's paradise, with fresh seafood, spicy stews, and enough palm wine to float a small boat. But here's the catch. Getting to Calabar can be a bit of a mission. The infrastructure isn't quite there yet, so be prepared for some bumpy roads and delayed flights. But trust me, once you get there, you'll forget all about the journey. Chapter 4. Kano, Journey to the Ancient City. Now we're heading north to Kano, one of the oldest cities in sub-Saharan Africa. This city is not just a dot on the map, it's a living, breathing testament to centuries of history and culture. This is a place steeped in history, with ancient walls that have stood the test of time, bustling markets that have been the lifeblood of the city for generations, and a culture that's been around for centuries. The city walls, built in the 14th century, are a marvel of ancient engineering and a symbol of Kano's resilience. Imagine walking through narrow streets lined with mud brick houses, the air thick with the scent of spices and leather. That's Kano. The streets are a maze of history, each corner telling a story of its own. The markets are a sensory overload, with vibrant colors, rich aromas, and the sounds of haggling vendors. This is where you go to experience the real deal, the heart and soul of traditional Nigeria. The people of Kano are known for their hospitality and warmth, making you feel at home even if you're thousands of miles away from your own. You've got the Emir's Palace, a sprawling complex that's like stepping back in time. The palace is not just a residence, it's a symbol of Kano's rich history and cultural heritage. The architecture is a blend of traditional Hausa designs and Islamic influences, making it a visual treat. You've got the Kurmi Market, where you can find anything from camel saddles to hand-dyed fabrics. This market is one of the oldest in Africa, dating back to the 15th century. It's a place where tradition meets commerce, and you can feel the pulse of the city. And you've got a sense of history that's almost tangible. The historical buildings and artifacts in the museums tell the story of a city that has been a center of trade, culture, and learning for centuries. But here's the reality check. Kano has been impacted by security concerns in recent years. The city has had its share of challenges, and it's important to be aware of the current situation. It's important to be aware of your surroundings and take precautions. The local authorities have put measures in place to ensure the safety of residents and visitors, but it's always good to stay informed and cautious. And then there's the weather. Kano is known for its hot climate, with temperatures often soaring above 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Let's just say it gets a little toasty in Kano, like I can bake cookies on the sidewalk toasty. The heat can be intense, but it's all part of the experience. Make sure to stay hydrated and take breaks in the shade. But hey, that's all part of the adventure, right? Despite the heat and the challenges, Kano offers an unforgettable experience. It's a city that captivates you with its history, culture, and the resilience of its people. So pack your bags, take the necessary precautions, and get ready for an adventure of a lifetime in Kano. Chapter 5. Enugu, the coal city with a heart of gold. Last but not least, we're off to Enugu, the coal city. Now, Enugu might not have the glitz and glamour of Lagos or the historical weight of Kano, but it has something special: natural beauty and genuine hospitality. Imagine rolling hills, cascading waterfalls, and caves that seem to whisper secrets of the past. That's Enugu. This is where you go to escape the hustle and bustle and reconnect with nature. You've got the Ungwo Pine Forest, a hidden gem that feels like something out of a fairy tale. You've got the Awum Waterfall, where you can take a dip in the refreshing water. And you've got the people of Enugu, who are some of the friendliest and most welcoming you'll ever meet. But here's the thing, Enugu is still developing its tourism infrastructure. So, don't expect luxury resorts or fancy restaurants on every corner, but what it lacks in five-star amenities, it more than makes up for in heart and soul. From the bustling streets of Lagos to the ancient city of Kano, Nigeria is a country that will surprise you at every turn. It's a place of contrasts, where ancient traditions meet modern life head-on. So, whether you're a thrill-seeker looking for adventure, a history buff eager to explore the past, or a foodie ready to tantalize your taste buds, Nigeria has something for everyone. If you enjoyed this whirlwind tour of Nigeria, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more travel adventures, and let me know in the comments which place you're dying to visit. Until next time, happy travels.